Every Nightlord in Elden Ring Nightreign is a challenge, and all of them are memorable in their own way. A centaur with command over Holy, Fulgor will punish any challengers that try to stand their ground. With the speed of a horse and no way to dismount them, you have to match Fulgor's speed if you want a chance of taking them down. If you're struggling with this fight, don't worry, we've got you covered. Here's our boss guide for the Darkdrift Knight Nightlord in Elden Ring Nightreign. The Darkdrift Knight Fulgor is thankfully quite predictable in terms of their moveset, and that makes it a bit easier to manage just what you should be bringing into this battle. For one, they are quite fast, so lighter weapons will be what shines in this encounter. And if you really want to take them down a notch, you'll want to bring along some lightning weapons. While it does decent damage, lightning really shines in how it can cancel Fulgor's most powerful attacks instantly. It's no surprise then that Fulgor is weakest to lightning. When it comes to defending against Fulgor, then you'll need to boost both your affinity and physical resistances, with Holy and Slash in plentiful supply here. With lightning on your side, you can avoid the bulk of the Holy attacks, so it's worth investing in physical resistances over affinities if forced to make the choice between them. Next, let's go over some recommended characters. Fulgor is fast, exceedingly so. So fast, in fact, that it's basically pointless bringing slower characters who heavily expend stamina when they dodge or sprint. Fulgor moves around constantly, so you'll want to bring along characters that can keep up. To start off, Wilder is an easy choice. They're both fast, and great swords fit the perfect middle ground of speed and damage. Plus, the claw shot makes it easy to track down Fulgor when they start sprinting around the arena. Executor is another good call here. While they don't have the same speed to keep up with Fulgor, their deflection is an incredible way of whittling down their stance since Executor can deflect just about all of his attacks. The ultimate art is also a great way of catching them no matter where they run, with its attacks able to break stance even faster. Iron Eye can work here too, though the speed at which Fulgor moves can make it hard for their arrows to keep up with them. Raider can be good if you keep Fulgor slow, but otherwise their colossal weapons will likely be too slow to even hit Fulgor. Last, Revenant can be useful here as well. While her HP is kind of low, her summons can cover a lot of ground, and she can gain access to plenty of powerful lightning incantations through Sacred Seals. Recluse, on the other hand, cannot as easily be able to take advantage of lightning and will lack the ability to deal excessive damage to Fulgor. Let's talk moveset. Like all other Nightlords, Fulgor is split into two phases, though their second phase is a tad more different than other bosses. It's an extension of many of their first phase attacks, though their physical changes cause them to have a reliance on their newer moves instead. On top of the changed moves, Fulgor also sprints around much more in their second phase, so be prepared to give chase. For phase 1, Fulgor will do a jumping slam. He'll jump into the air, slamming down with an area of effect. When you see him jump, try to dodge before he lands, as running away will put you too far away to do any significant damage. Next are the swipes and stabs. As Fulgor dashes around the arena, he'll swipe and stab with his spear, like a tree sentinel does. Simplest way to counter this is to dodge into Fulgor to avoid his attack and keep yourself close at the same time. Next is the debris swipe. Fulgor will suddenly stop his sprint and dig his spear into the ground to shoot a wave of debris at you. Just like before, dodge as soon as the spear is lifted from the ground and try to get closer to Fulgor at the same time. Up next is the stomp. Fulgor will halt a sprint by suddenly stomping in front of himself, knocking away anyone in front of him. Try to keep Fulgor's sides to avoid taking the brunt of the attack. Next is the sword drag. Fulgor will drag his spear as he charges towards you, attacking along the whole length of the animation. To counter this, just keep your distance during this attack as its range is not as wide. And last is the spear enhance. Fulgor will stand still and charge his spear. If he succeeds, his attacks will gain more power and spears will rise from the ground. To counter this, you'll want to target Fulgor with lightning to instantly cancel him charging this attack, or break his stance with an ultimate art. Either one will work here, but it's imperative you do so. Things get a little bit different in phase 2. First is the rising swords attack. After a spear enhance, multiple spears will rise from the ground across the whole arena. Keep on the move and stay close to Fulgor. Staying still is the most surefire way to get hit during this attack. Next is the arm swipes. With his extended second arm, Fulgor will swipe around and in front of himself rapidly. This can be done 3 times in quick succession. To counter this, you'll want to stay close to Fulgor, mainly to his side. These attacks mainly hit a small degree away from him to catch targets at a distance, making it easier to keep close. Next is the miasma spread. When swinging his arm, a purple miasma will be released that spreads on the ground. This damages on impact as well as if you're standing inside of it. Like the arm swipes, stay close as these tend to happen at a distance from Fulgor. The miasma also disappears after a few moments. And last is the miasma slam. Fulgor will jump into the air like his previous jumping slam, though hits with a much wider AoE, and leaves miasma for a brief moment. For this one, you'll want to keep away from Fulgor as the area is much wider and harder to dodge. It can't be restated enough how massively helpful bringing lightning is while fighting the Darkdrift Knight. Although it's easier said than done, we know you've got this after our tips. Good luck fighting the Darkdrift Knight on your next expedition.